Well, the US president is not the only COVID denier who ended up testing positive for the Wuhan virus. There are two other world leaders. The Trump of the tropics, Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro, and British Prime Minister Boris Johnson. Our next report tells you how the horror unfolded for them.
But when I mentioned the flu, I said, actually, I asked the various doctors, I said, is this just like flu?
US President Donald Trump called the Wuhan virus a flu. The Trump of topics called it a little cold.
And this is very unusual.
He also called it a hysteria and a fantasy.
Every one of these doctors said, how do you know so much about this?
Meet Brazil's President Jair Bolsonaro, the poster boy of COVID deniers. He's tested positive for the Wuhan virus not once, not twice, but thrice. If you ask him, the chances are that Bolsonaro still believes that the Wuhan virus does not deserve to be taken seriously. Bolsonaro has flouted every possible social distancing norm. He appeared in public without a mask, with a runny nose and a fit of coughing. Shook hands with people, encouraged Brazilians to go out, and flout lockdown restrictions. Bolsonaro even tweeted videos of himself visiting shops. The president told his people that nothing would happen to him because apparently he was an athlete in his youth. When death tolls started increasing in Brazil, Bolsonaro said the data was rigged. Soon he claimed that 70% of Brazil's population would be infected. It is the destiny of all human beings to die, he said. In the middle of the pandemic, Bolsonaro flew down to the US to dine with Trump. They met at Mar-a-Lago, spoke about Venezuela, probably shared a joke or two about the flu and the little cold that the world was overplaying. Cut to July 2020, Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro caught the little cold. He tested positive for COVID-19 and became the latest member to join the club of COVID deniers who contracted the virus. Its first member was British Prime Minister Boris Johnson. Fresh out of elections and extremely sloppy in his response to the Wuhan virus, Johnson held a press conference at the beginning of the pandemic. He told Britons that he visited Wuhan virus patients in a hospital and that they should be, quote-unquote, pleased to know that the virus did not stop him from shaking the hands of the patients. As the virus spread, the Prime Minister embarked on a holiday with his then-pregnant fiancée. In March, he told his countrymen to allow the disease, as it were, to move through the population. This was Bojo's plan to create herd immunity.
Hi folks, I want to...
Cut to the 27th of March 2020. Beware of walking down this path.
The coronavirus, that's to say a temperature and a persistent cough, and on the advice...
Bureau Report, WION World is One.
Taken a test that has come out positive, so I am working from home, I'm self-isolating.
Thank you for watching Gravitas on WION's YouTube channel. If you want to stay up to date with what's happening around the world, then subscribe to our channel and don't forget to like and share. Thank you very much for watching WION World is One.